Hello, welcome to a day full of budgets. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to allocate £845 of digital money, which I have placeholders for, and £45 in actual cash. And this is for week 4 of July. I am a few days late recording this, but we'll continue anyway. If you haven't seen my checkout for week 3, go back and have a look at that video. So let's get started. Not all of my categories have got envelopes just yet. I'm still working on it, still working on the setup. It does take a bit of time to get everything where you want it to be, and I have ordered a few new trackers, so I'm so excited for them to arrive. So let's get started. So I'm going to start in my, what I'm calling my spendy binder. So this is what we'll spend from each week. So I'm just going to move the cash out of the way. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 45, and that is for later on. But for now, we're going to use these placeholders to represent the digital money that I've got in each category. So food this time is actually getting £165. Now normally it's £135, but we're just not surviving at the moment, and we run out of everything. So what I've decided to do is use the money for fuel. So I've got 150, 65 is going to go into food. So fuel and charging isn't going to get anything this week because I've just used the money in food. This is not a good start, is it? Oh, I'm knocking everything over. I'll just move this other way. Okay, so 165 in food. As I say, fuel and charging, because we've got one diesel car and one electric car, isn't going to get anything. It's got a really good buffer in it at the minute, and I just think I need to boost food a little bit. So we've got 120, 45 in the bank for fuel and charging. It's really difficult to move everything to cash. So when we charge, it's all done on a card. So there's no way that you can pay for it. You know, you don't go to a station and go to a kiosk or anything like that. So that's why a lot of these have stayed digital. So family fun is going to get 40. So we'll just see what we've got. So we've got 50 in the bank and 20 in cash. And then we're going to, I need to get a little stand for these. So I'm going to add 40. So we've got 50, 70, 90, and then 20 cash, so it makes 110. We're really hoping to go and see a couple of movies this weekend. So my daughter wants to see the Barbie, and which I have to say I do too. And then my boys want to see the Oppenheim movie, so hopefully we'll actually spend from that. Us is getting a 10, so we've got 50, 60, 80, 95 in total. So what I'm going to do is just swap out a 20 for a 10. So then we have 50, 70, 90, 105 for us. That's building up so nicely. My husband's off work for 6 to 8 weeks, so hopefully we'll be able to go out for dinner or something like that. So school, so this is uniform and trips. This has got so 100 in the bank, which has already been allocated for a cheque that I've written for a sports camp, and then we've got 20, 45 in cash. I'm going to add 40 today. So then we've got 120, 40 in the bank, and then 60.85 to total, which is I can get a few bits with that. I've got a lot more in next month's budget, so watch out for my budget with me, because I do allocate a little bit more to school. So clothes has got, this is going to take a hit this summer too, so 50, 70, 80, and clothes is going to get 30. Because my son is starting sixth form, he is, oh, I might swap this out as well actually. So my son's starting sixth form, so he needs just normal clothes. So let's just put 100 in there actually. This makes it a bit easier. So that's 110 now in clothes, which is good because he's not allowed to go to school in jogging bottoms. And if any of you have got teenage boys, they tend to live in jogging bottoms. So he needs a whole batch of clothes. So health, we completely wiped and have even eaten into some of this week's budget. So that was getting, so I think there's only £15 left in health and beauty. And my boys do need a haircut, so I am going to have to build that up for those to get their hair done. Home, I'm not sure what we've got left in home. So we've got, that's not very good order, is it? So we've got 225, 70, 45, and then 50, so 250. And home is getting 45. So actually, if I take that 5 and put a 50 in, there we go. So we've got 250, 70, 95. Perfect. 295. Is that right? 250, 70. Yeah, that is right. Doubt yourself, don't you? You count it and then like, oh, was that right? Oh, I'm not sure. So clubs is got 50, 70, 85, and we're adding 100 to this. So we've got 150, 70, 85. Now my son's football membership fees are due, and they've started back football training. So his training fees, match fees, all of those fees are going to be due soon. So that's my spendy. There are a few categories missing from here. So I haven't got my self-care in here, and we don't have like the pocket money and the school money, like the school food money in here either at the moment. I just haven't got around to sorting them out. So that's that one. And then this is sort of more medium to long term sinking funds. This has got quite full. So, God. Okay, so let's start with tech. When I get to colour trackers in now, that's exciting. I didn't want to do trackers for the other one because I think I'd just be rubbing them out all the time. So hopefully with these ones, I'll be able to do some colouring. So 150, 70, 90, 200, 20, 30, 40. Sorry, I'm counting in 20s. Is like, oh. So we're going to add 30 today. So actually, if I take the 20 out and put a 50, have I got another 50? Oh, I don't think I've got another 50. Oh, poor planning, poor planning. Come on, Natalie, pull yourself together. Nope, I don't have another 50. So that's going to have to, what did I say I had? 190. Oh, actually, hold on. if I do, oh no, I could do a 200, couldn't I? So let's get, so I'm going to add 30. So that's a 50, that's a 50. Oh, I could put 200 in. Let's do that. So 220, 240, 250, 260, 270, which is perfect. So I've added 30 and I'm going to colour in, was it purple or a pink? Oh, I've got, oh, which one do we think it might be? No, not that one. I think it's this one, and then the colours kind of changes. So, yeah, so this is saving up for a laptop and phones. It's going to take a while, but I have actually got 2 old phones that I need to sell. So I'm hoping if I could sell them, then that can have a really good boost to this. Right, pop that back in. So that's tech done. So the holiday is part of my jar of chances, as is debt. So this is new car and uni fund, which I'm using the 100 envelope challenge for. Oh, look, that's not been laminated. Okay, so we've got 320 in here at the moment. I'm just going to swap that out for one that has been laminated. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to add 100 to this today, which I realise I don't have any more hundreds. So let's change the 3 for a 4. So we've got 420 in there, which is great. And so we're going to colour in the 97 and the 3. Although I'm not putting them into envelopes, I think it's still just a really good tracker just to keep you motivated to do it. Obviously, this is a pot that needs a really large amount of money, and just breaking it down into smaller chunks is just going to make it so much easier to do. And it's not something that we're going to be able to put in all the time. So we'll keep going with that. Pets. So pets. I mentioned in my last video that I need to be able to spend from this. So I'm going to keep rubbing it off. And then in the comments, somebody said about splitting it. So having a tracker for like a pet emergency fund, and then having one in my spendy binder for like all the food and things like that. So I might do that. I haven't done it yet, but that is in the pipeline. So we've got 150 at the minute, and I'm going to add 15, I think, today. Yeah, I'm going to add 15. So I'll take a 10 and a 5. So I've got 150, 65, and then I get to just colour in another food bowl. So we've got a male and a female animal. So we've got a female dog and a male cat. So we've not gone too far into one colour. Okay, so that's pets done. So glasses. So I've used a lot of these saving challenges for a lot of these pots that I'm saving up for. Just helps, doesn't it? You all get it. Oh, there's a lot in here. So we've got 150, 70, 80, 90, and I'm adding a 5. And oh, did I use a red? Maybe. So no, I didn't. That is the complete wrong colour. I don't know what I used. Oh, I think maybe I used an orange. Oh, never mind. It's done now. So that's another 5. So when I get to £250, I am going to book the opticians, because I know that I will have enough money to get a new set of glasses that I need. I don't want to go and then not quite have enough, and then have to dip into like an emergency fund or use a credit card. So I'd rather have too much than not enough. So annuals, so this is insurance and subscriptions and annual home, and oh, I've got another one without, that hasn't been laminated. Just check to see if I've got a four. No, okay, that's just going to have to stay in there, unlaminated. So for annuals, I'm going to add, so it's actually got 425 in there, so we'll just add the 25, and that's a green. I've only been using one green, so 25. There we go. This one will be spent from, not frequently, but it is a fund that I would like to have kind of a £500 kind of sat ready and waiting, and then when it's spent I then just build it back up. So that's 25 in there, so that's 425 in annuals. Now I know we are spending this because we've just had to have the boiler man out because we had no hot water for 2 days, so that was fun. So I haven't had the bill yet, so that will definitely be spent from. So golf, so this isn't actually like the game golf, swing golf, it's actually my car. It's a VW Golf. I need to change that so it's not, you don't think I'm saving up for playing golf. I am terrible at golf, absolutely terrible. Oh, we've got another 5. Ooh, will I have enough? Maybe, let's swap it out anyway. Okay, so we've got 205 in here at the moment, and we are adding a 20. So we can cross, I'm going to go orange, not red. So cross another one off here. So this tracker just saves it to £400. Which I think across the year we would end up with more than £400, but it's a really good starting point. So 225 in the car, not game. Okay, and then our electric car has £200 in at the moment, and we are going to add 20. It's a green, so I'm just gonna, so these are budget glow trackers that I got part of my binder set. So we've got £220 for the electric car, which we've been told the insurance has just gone through the roof. So I think I'm going to need to do this more than once, but it's a good start. It's a good start. So my daughter's dancing dress, I've essentially already done this once, so this is second time round, so it's getting 20 today. So it's then got 1,000. Oh, look, I have not checked these. Look at this. Got trackers that aren't laminated. Okay, let's swap this out. Oh, I thought I was being so prepared. Quite clearly not. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Maybe if I swap these out, actually. Let me swap those for those. Have I added any money to this? Oh, I don't know. 1,320.40. Oh, I think I did. Did I? Oh, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 times, oh my God. Is that even right? What's 16 times? 32, 320, no. Okay, so I have added, and I just need to colour in. Got so distracted by the unlaminated and unpreparedness of me. So it's 1,320 and 40. Okay. She's got nothing booked in yet, but it will be sometime in September, October. So I do need to get a jiffle on with that. Work has got, oh, don't tell me I've got more unlamp. Oh my goodness. What am I like? Okay, I really need to be checking these. And I don't have any 400, so it's just gonna have to stay in there. Anyway, so we're adding 85 today. So we're gonna add 50, a 5, a 20, and a 10. Perfect. So we've got 450, 70, 85. So oh no, that's complete wrong colour. So we've got a 30, hold on, a 10, so 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, and there's no 5. Okay, so we'll just have to do like half. Let's just do half. There we go, 485. So this is to save up for my business tax, business insurance, software that I need for my work. And I will need to do this a couple of times because this only saves 1,000, and I will definitely need more than that, but that's fine. There we go. So we've got 485 out of the £1,000 that I need. So I have just paid my second lot of tax for the year. So I don't need to pay any tax or business insurance until the end of the year. So this is going to build up. So I need this tracker done 1.5 times at least by the end of the year, unless I can find a bigger tracker. So does anybody know any trackers that are like maybe 2,500? I think that's what I could probably do with. So let me know. How long are we in this? Okay, we're quite long. I have got a separate tracker for holiday, which is this one. And I need to transfer this onto here, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do that off camera. So we have got £1,919 in our ski trip, which is great. Well, we haven't booked a ski trip, it's for a potential ski trip, but I'm only going to book the ski trip if I get the money. So I'll colour that off camera. And then I've got so my rainy day fund and my earned interest savings pot. So these are 2 fixed rate savers with high interest. I saved £250 in this one. It's a Lloyd's account at 5.25%, I think, and it saves £250 a month. I had money in my premium bonds, which I've taken out my premium bonds. I've put into a Monzo account, which has got higher interest, and then I'm drip feeding it into here whilst adding a little bit from our budget. So I've done that for 4 months already. So I've got £1,000 in there. And it is literally going to be our rainy day fund. It saves 3,000. Obviously we've still got 8 months of this to do. And this one I started in January. So our First Direct Bank offered us 7% for a regular saver of £300 a month. So instead of overpaying our mortgage, not that we overpaid it by £300, but we I think we overpaid by about 180, I think. But what we decided to do was within our budget, put £300 away. It's fixed, it comes out by standing order, and I do nothing with it, and earn money on you with the interest, because it's way higher than our mortgage rate. And that will save £3,600, and it will also help us to have already budgeted for that extra £300. So when our mortgage rate goes up next year, we won't feel it as much, hopefully. That's kind of the plan for this. And then we'll have, by the end of when both of these are done, we'll have £6,600, which will be a fantastic rainy day pot for if any, huge life-changing emergencies happen. So that's what they are. These trackers I did have, excuse me, on like a big sheet. So this is how I was tracking those, and I've just made them a little bit smaller, put them in here. So we've got, I think we've got 2,100, I think, in this one. Yeah, 2,100. So they go out at different times in the month. So I'll colour these in with you when I've made that payment, and then we can keep a track of that. So that's that binder that doesn't close. And then last one, oh, I don't think I've sorted this one, is, so these are our savings challenges, which I do with extra income that I get. And then I haven't really sorted this out. So this is birthdays. So we've got my parents and my husband's mum birthday coming up. So we've got £150 in that one. We've set aside £400 for my oldest son, who's going to be 17 in November. We don't normally spend that much, but I've just put it for ease. Each one of these is £10, so I've just put £400 in there. And then Christmas, I think this tracker is completely wrong. I had a right old faff with trying to figure this out. But I've got 115 in Christmas, and I'm going to add £60, I think. Yeah, so let's see what we've got left. There's a 50, and let's swap that 10 for 20. So we've got 150, 175 in Christmas, which I really need to get a wriggle on. Because we are way behind. But I'll start that after the summer. I need to get some holidays done first. Just a couple of trackers I want to show you. So I won a little competition on Still Trying Mama, and she sent me these really, really cute floral savings challenges. Now I know they've got a $sign, but I know I'm saving in pounds. And they're like really nice small ones. So that one's 60, that one's 90, and then that's £120. So that actually they're really nice, small, manageable trackers, and I love the hearts. I'm a heart kind of girl. And then you've got Save to the Princess, which if you save every square is 400. So actually that's a really good one to use as well. So I will start using those soon. So go and check her out. Her stuff's lovely. So that's all the digital stuffing for now. And then just lastly, I've just got a little bit of cash. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 45. So 15 is my husband's. So I'll put that to one side. And then within the budget, I've got £30 for my dice challenge. So I'm going to roll this 3 times, and we're going to have a little top up of either family fun, school, so uniforms and trips, tech, emergency fund, home and holidays. These are all the areas I've identified that need extra help. So let's see where the first one's going to go. Number 5, home. Cool. I think home is in my spendies. Yep. So that's good. Nice little top up. We are renovating the house, and we do desperately need a sofa. So I need to try and find a tracker for that. Not that this amount's going to buy us a sofa, but we've got 250, 70, 90, 305. That's great. That's really building up nicely. So that's good. And then the next one, ooh, I don't even know if you can see that. Let me roll it again. 3, tech. That's a good one. So let's do another 10 in here. And let's do... So it's another 10 in there. So let's just see what we've got. So we've got 220, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. £280. That's great. That's really good. Because that's something else that is quite urgent. Ooh. I never know whether to go in from the bottom or the top. There we go. And then the last £10 is going to go to holiday. Awesome. Where was holiday? Here. Oh, not that one. Oh, I think it might be in the pink one. Yes, here we go. So let's add another £10 to holiday. Because hopefully if I can build all of this up, I won't need to take any money out of family fun for our holiday. I'm not sure which. Oh, we'll just use this one anyway, it's here. So that's another £10 added to our holiday. So that's 20, 40, 50, 65. So that's, when I convert that to euros, that's a lunch for all of us out, a lunch and maybe some ice cream. So we're going to Rome in about 3 weeks' time. So that's awesome. Oh, that's completely the wrong colour, isn't it? Never mind. I can't worry about that. So that is me done. Thank you so much for watching today. It is something a bit different. I'd really like to know your thoughts on using placeholders to show what the digital money is in each of the sinking funds. Yeah, let me know. Anyway, have a good rest of the week. I've got quite a few videos coming up. I've got a budget with me for August. I'll have an extra cash stuffing next week. And I'm going to total up all of my binders because I've not done that yet since I've started. So that might be quite a good one. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Please give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment with your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.